The portrait of Joe Nesbo focuses around his retelling of Macbeth, and he wrote a book which came out I think last year called Macbeth, but set within a modern context. With this painting I went to visit him in his home in Oslo, and he sat for me there, and we spoke a little bit about his ideas for the book, which was fascinating, and knowing his work and writing about serial killers and sort of always, you know, he's one of the great Scandi noir sort of novelists. So I could see very clearly how Macbeth would fit into that paradigm. Now, Joe Nesbo himself is a fascinating character. He's multi-talented. He was an investment banker at one point. He was a rock star, and now a novelist. You know, for me, I thought he could fit very well into the role of Macbeth himself. And so I've represented him in this sort of moment to try to evoke one of the famous scenes from the play, where Macbeth is sort of contemplating, you know, it's either before the murder of King Duncan or after. But there's a sense that you can see through to a room with a dishevelled sort of, you know, there's an unmade bed, there's a sense that something has happened in this space. He's backed up against the wall with a sort of slightly menacing look. So I chose to represent him in a hoodie, because this is what he traditionally wears, but there's also something quite medieval about the hoodie. And I decided to make it a black hoodie with a blood red kind of hood, which I thought would be really dramatic and evocative of Macbeth. So the painting draws on some of the imagery in the play. There's the image of the moon, which is a feature which keeps repeating with the witches. There's the numerology of the number 3. There are 3 candles in the painting, which appears once again, you know, repeatedly throughout the play. This painting is inspired by Caravaggio, you know, an artist contemporary with Shakespeare, and really to have that sort of dramatic, impending mood. And the title is A Walking Shadow, which I thought was very apt for Joe.